Hello and good evening. Good evening, everybody. So, another evening of Monday Tidbits. This is maybe my sixth or seventh Monday Tidbits. I think I should wait for a couple of minutes to see who all have joined. I can see one person have already joined, and I was expecting few people who have already told me that they will join. In any case, just a quick recap of the week. I saw some great racing happened over the weekend. Bangalore 10K, the Procam event, and Tata Ultra. Lots of good results. Clearly, people are hungry for having these live races, and they are just lapping it up. Yeah. Obviously, I was feeling really sad that I'm not even able to run because of my injury. But as one of my friends told me, it's kind of a self-induced injury. Uh, I had a lot of other nagging pains in my body over the last almost 6 7 months. I wanted to take a break. I was not been able to take a break psychologically. I didn't wanted to go off running, so I went out for my Hell 65K Buddha Ultra, and I completely damaged my knee so that 2 months I am fully under rest and I'm recovering and I'm doing all kind of rehab to come out of all kind of injuries. Now, coming back to the topic of today, which is training under heat. You open the door in the morning, you go out, and oh, it's off and outside. How can I run? Lots of articles. Don't do this, don't do that. Drink water and water and water and overhydrate yourself. Oh, don't run, go for a swim. It's hot. Hot outside, go for a swim. Oh, don't do this, don't do that. Sorry, don't agree. Don't agree at all. In fact, what I believe is very simple. If you scientifically train yourself in heat, then it will significantly improve your athletic potential. I'm not saying this. Science is saying this. Research is saying this. We need to remember that human being is the only animal under the sun who can handle heat. You exist because you perform well in heat. This is something which you have seen in case of Bushman, the tribe in Africa, who is to run after one particular gazelle, make it tired, so tired that finally the gazelle drops off and then they cut and eat it. They never killed by throwing an arrow or something like that. They used to kill animals by just making them tired. So, what is it happens when we go out and start practicing our or good start doing workouts in heat? In simple one word, it increases your total blood volume. What is total blood volume? Total blood volume is a combination of erythrocytes, which is nothing but red blood cells, hemoglobin, as you can say, and plasma. Plasma consists of water, electrolytes, protein, coagulating factors, white blood cells, etc., etc., etc. Now, originally, the view was that when you go out and start performing in heat, it only increases your plasma, which is not true. In 2020, Frontier in Physiology is a magazine where one particular research item got published. What is the research? This research was on 21 male athletes who have been asked, out of these 21 male athletes, 12 have been asked to go out and work out extra 1 hour in hot condition, that is at around 38, 39 degrees centigrade temperature. Rest 9 was also been told to do 1 hour extra, but a normal heat condition. Result, close to, on an average, 34 grams of extra hemoglobin mass was being found in only those 12 athletes who have been working out in heat. Yeah, hemoglobin mass also increased by a minor, 2 to 3 grams in those cyclists who are doing it extra 1 hour on normal conditions. The people are still not convinced that whether this is correct or not. In 2020, another research was done, and this time it was close to around, I think, 10, 12 athletes, where they clearly find out similar result. Now, there is a catch here. The results were not common across all the athletes. Some athletes got a hemoglobin mass increase of around 32 grams, some got 36, 37 grams. So again, your physiology plays a role here, very clear. Another thing which was also established is that um, these are all male athletes, number one. Number two, these are all cyclists. We are talking about running. Can running help it? Well, so further research being done, and it was being found that almost all kind of endurance athletes, when they do exercise in hotter condition, it enhances their erythroprotein, or EPO as you call it, which is responsible for increasing hemoglobin. Now, I don't need to tell a endurance athlete how hemoglobin helps in improving performance. We have a famous Lance Armstrong story where he was taking EPO drugs to increase his blood hemoglobin, so that, or rather, he used to infuse blood so that his hemoglobin level goes up, so that he can perform well during the Tour de France. Now, the only other catch, what happens in case of runners goes through something they call it foot strike hemolysis. Hemolysis is nothing but reduction in the red blood cell in the body. Typically, RBC is active in our body for 4 months. After 4 months, body naturally destroy them because they loses their effectiveness. But when the foot strike hemolysis happens in runner, because the excessive stress, if you take running, cycling, swimming, the maximum amount of stress body takes is during running, and during running, that foot strike hemolysis at times reduces the RBC count in the body. However, it's absolutely clear in multiple scientific research that if you are training in hot condition, it will increase your blood volume, it will increase your plasma, it will increase your hemoglobin, which are key on performance. Now, why this happens? Why it is that the blood volume goes up? It's very simple. Body is an amazing machine which keep on adjusting with different conditions. What happens when you're in the hotter condition? Your body core temperature starts rising. When your body core temperature starts rising, body has its own way of regulating the temperature, just like radiator in a car engine. So body start pushing off bloods more on your outer surface on the skin, where you have got sweat glands. Sweat glands starts producing sweat, which goes all over your body. You are in open environment, so the sweat starts getting evaporated. Evaporation reduces the temperature of the skin, which is the temperature of your blood, which gets circulated. So it's kind of a very nice way. It's act as a coolant in the body, and it thermodynamically monitors body stability, body's temperature, everything. However, the more you work, the body start producing more and more blood, because it needs more and more blood to cool down the body. Right? So this is the concept which actually is completely driven by science. Lot of research work being done, and every research work has said that this will happen. Now, there are some caveats. Once in a blue moon, I go out and run 32 kilometers in heat, and then I'm almost dead. Oh, I got blood full of RBCs. Today I went out and ran in 34 degrees centigrade temperature in extremely humid condition. Nobody was there on the road, but I ran. Sorry, that will not help. Like everything in life, consistency plays a very important role here. If you're consistently doing it over a period of 10 days, only then you will see the benefit of this concept. Okay? So number one is consistency. Number two, inherent health condition. If you're already anemic, then I don't know whether this will help or not. If you have high blood sugar, then can other complication may arise. You need to be extremely careful. If you are a healthy bodied individual, only then this will apply. Otherwise, this will not work. You need to be very, very careful here. And I'm telling you, just because you heard Nilendra Mukherjee talking in a YouTube video that, oh, working out in heat will help. No, it may be detrimental if your body condition are not fully healthy. And number three, which is also extremely important, you need to embrace heat. A lot of people I know might be thinking here that, okay, fine, these things helps, but how to do this? These are all nice, applewood motherhood apple pie kind of statement he's giving, that, oh, go out in the heat and do 10 days, this and 10 days. What is the process? Yes, there has to be a method to this madness. And the process is something which I was telling you just now. Embrace the heat. First and foremost, if you keep saying that I'm a bad cook, I'm a bad cook, you naturally become a bad cook. If you continuously say to yourself that, oh, your body cannot take heat, oh, I'm not good at running in the heat, oh, this is something which I don't like, you will never get the benefit. Everything starts here in our brain. If you have not decided, if you are not convinced that, yes, I am going out to enjoy the heat, to get the real benefit of the heat, you will never get it. Period. You have to go out with a full knowledge of the benefit which you are going to accrue, and you have to love the process. As I call it, embrace the heat. Make hot condition your friend. It is not your enemy, it's your friend. Thank God it is hot. Because of heat, you are going out and working out and increasing your EPO, which is increasing your RBC, erythrocytes, which is increasing your blood volume, increasing your plasma, etc., etc., etc. Number two, important, in these 10 days, you cannot start with a long run. Sorry. One of my dear friend who either seeing this or will be seeing at a later stage, who once in a blue moon every Sunday goes out and do a very long distance in hot condition, that's not going to help. You need to start slowly. Oh, you have a scheduled workout. You have on this day, you have a speed workout. Fine, you'll do the speed workout. Do the slow run, easy, slow run in the morning in the hot condition. Do your speed workout in the evening. Nobody stops you. Or cool yourself down. Do it in a treadmill in an air-conditioned environment. Speed workouts you should not start doing in the heat. That will be detrimental. There will be other complications which will come up. So start slowly. So number one, embrace the heat. Number two, start slowly. Slowly build it up. In fact, I'd rather say this 10 days, every day morning, just do a 10, 12, 15K and just embrace the heat. Don't try to do anything funny. Number three, and this is very, very important, don't take a cold shower immediately coming after the heat, heat training. In fact, I would rather suggest take a sauna. Oh, you don't have a sauna? No problem. You have warm water at home. Take a warm water shower. It's summertime, man. I'm taking warm water summer. Wait for a couple of hours. Body cools down completely. Then take a cold water shower. Not immediately, because that reduces the effectiveness of EPO generation in your body. If you immediately take a cold shower, it destroys the benefits which you are supposed to accrue from the heat training. Very important, massively critical concept. Do not take a cold shower immediately after you have come out of the heat training. Fourth, and very important, which everybody says, hydrate. Now, hydration is again, there has to be a method to it. You keep drinking water while running? No. Hydrate the previous day. You need to hydrate your body throughout the day. You need to take a salt cap the previous night. You need to take a salt cap before you go out, because when your plasma volume increases, it dilutes your electrolytes in the body. your electrolytes level will keep going down, and that may lead into something called hyponatremia, which is again a dangerous thing to have. And you will have a, your sarjara chakra, and you will fall. You may start feeling dizzy. So hydrate well throughout the day, but also increase intake of electrolytes so that your electrolyte gets balanced during those runs when you are when you are running in the hot sun outside. So these are the four things which you follow your game. Number one, embrace the heat. Number two, find out whether you have got any inherent health conditions or not. Please do not venture out on heat. If you have got inherent health condition, take doctor's suggestion, advice. Number three, hydrate. Take proper electrolytes so that electrolyte balance is there. Number four is take it slowly. It takes 10 days, clear 10 days to build up the level of enhanced hemoglobin level in your body. You can continue with that, because the moment you stop it, remember, just like altitude training, your body will start wearing off. So ideally during the heat, you should continue so that your body gets quite adjusted to this heat and your levels of your hemoglobin keep at a healthy higher level. I will also warn, just 7 days before the race of or important event, don't suddenly start doing this, because that will also not help. Because this is a process. Ideally you should do this when you are off the race time. These are the things which you should not do just before the race. These are not that thing. And do take your blood tests. I know there are superstar coaches in the country from whom most of you take coaching. They are very, very fast runners, and they obviously make you faster. There is no doubt about it. However, most of the coaches I've seen, they never ever suggest to take necessary test. At least do a CBC test, 6 months, every 6 months, to see where your blood levels are, and then embark on a difficult training volumes. Otherwise, I'd rather say don't do that. That's it from my side for today. Nothing more to say. Do send in your comments. I liked the comments which came in the last session, and I love to see those comments. If you have a differing view, please say that. I would love to get into a debate. I also need to correct myself if I'm not saying anything correct, right. Please point out my faults, and make me better. I follow this concept Ubuntu, which says that I am because you are. I am because you guys are, right? So with this happy note, ending today's Monday Tidbits. Thank you very much for watching now, and thank you very much for watching it later, whoever is watching. And I really appreciate this. Please spread the word. Talk to people who are interested to listening on this kind of talks, shorter, not more than 15-20 minutes. And I would also love to take suggestions from you guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.